Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Evening, Portland! I said good evening, Portland! There we go. My name is Omnomnomnivore, and I am going to be your MC for this evening, and I could not be more excited for the bout that is about to start. I am joined on the mics tonight by HP Shovecraft and Shifty MF. They're up there. I have a very, very bright light in my face, but they will also be announcing this evening. Tonight, we are going to be witness to one of the greatest battles in history. It is friend versus friend. It is teammate versus teammate as we see the Rose City Wreckers take on the Rose City Wreckers in the battle of the Goths versus the Jocks. Now, I know you're really excited to get started, but I have a couple of shout-outs that I want to give, and I want you to just clap and yell as loud as you can for our officials and volunteers. Without these amazing folks who choose to help this league out, roller derby would not happen. So thank you so much, officials, volunteers, and everybody. We appreciate you greatly. Now, who wants me to get out of the way so we can start seeing some roller derby? I won't take offense to it. In fact, Shove, who do you have?
All right, let's make some noise. We've got the Wreckers Jocks. Number 11 is Dr. Spank and Grind. Number 007 is The Audacity. 104 and one of the captains, it's Mayday. 208 is Megan Me Sporty. 29 is the Rubinator. 30 is Bubblegum Butch. Number 33 is Paul Bunions. 342 is Big Bad Wolf. Number 42 is the Queen Slayer. 509 is Tasberry Jam. 5149 is the Grinder. 67 is Gay Fieri. 707 is Oh Snap. Number 72 is Solar Decimation. 74 is Alpacan Heat. 82 is Ultraviolet. And number 83 is Macy DC. Let's make some noise for the Wreckers Jocks!
jerseys. Give it up for the Goths! Number 1117, Woolly Bully. Number 13, Firebolt. Number 15, Pretty Hate Machine. Number 19, Debbie Does Malice. Number 20, Petite Carnage. Number 220, Cheery Bomb. Number 32, Dirty Douglas. Number 330, Civil Disobedience. Number 37, Witch Slap. Number 411, Diddly Squat. Number 55, Azrael Abyss. Number 785, Judge Booty. Number 815, Tiny Danger. Number 816, Garbage Girl. Number 827, OSHA Violation. Number 873, Danger Moose. Number 96, Velveeta. And number 86, Team Captain Sunny. Let's give it up for the Goths. Shove, I am so excited to get this game started. I am quivering in my high heels.
It's going to be a hot one, literally and figuratively.
It sure is. I am so thankful that all of these wonderful people have chosen to spend the evening in this Easy Bake Oven with us.
We're about to get them lined up on the Jam on Hawthorne Jam line. Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast.
Here we are at the beginning. This is Jam 1 of Period 1.
Looks like we've got 815 out there. That's Tiny Danger for the Goths.
And number 30, Bubblegum Butch, jamming for the Jocks. There's our whistle. Quickly, Bubblegum Butch getting out and picking up lead jammer status.
Tiny Danger in close pursuit as they get back around turn 4.
Both jammers now eligible for points. Nice hit to the outside by number 821. 27, that is OSHA Violation.
Oh, sorry.
All right, early score, 3 Jocks, 1 Goths, 29-15 in this first period of play.
And we have Witch Slap and Tasbury Jam both wearing the stars. Witch Slap finding an inside line and able to easily capitalize, getting out and picking up lead jammer for the Goths.
Tasbury Jam on an initial pass.
Witch Slap through, picking up 4 points and calling it off.
Streaming broadcasts of RCR's 2023 games are brought to you by S1 Helmet Company.
All right, that was a lead change, so if you have a beverage, feel free to take a sip. 3 for the Jocks, 5 for the Goths, 28-30 here in the first period of play. I'm stoked. No, I'm
Are
not.
you? Are you?
I am.
Are you?
I am.
I expect a relatively low-scoring game as all of these skaters know how each other play.
Kind of a mirror match, if you will.
Dr. Spank and Grind and Judge Booty both wearing the stars. Nobody out with lead jammer yet, but it's gonna be Judge Booty. Dr. Spank and Grind with 1 to beat. That is 86, Sunny Demolition.
And Judge Booty picking up 4 points and calling off the jam.
PBR is back. Grab one now at the Plow Stop Bar.
Everybody's getting set up, and that's what I figured. We're gonna take a quick timeout.
This timeout is brought to you by Deb Counts Tabor, well, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers.
Good job.
Sorry.
You don't even have to keep track of that one.
Oh, just say it every time, right?
Timeout over. Let's get back to gameplay.
And we've got Alpacan Heat out there for the Wreckers, Jocks.
Diddley Squat for the Goths. Diddley Squat headed to the penalty box on a penalty.
It was a cutting of the track. That'll be box time, which means it's a power jam for the Jocks. Alpacan Heat is the only jammer on the track. I checked.
You checked, you double checked. That is the Laughing Planet penalty box. Alpacan Heat hit to the outside beautifully by the Goths. We have a directional being called on number 104 on the Jocks. That is going to be Mayday.
And 4 points picked up on that last pass by Alpacan Heat, looking to add to that total for the Jocks.
Diddley Squat back on the track as the jam gets called off.
Our penalty box sponsor is Laughing Planet, food that's good for people and the planet. The menu offers vegetarian, vegan, paleo, and gluten-free dishes.
That place is seriously delicious.
I can't say that I've ever been.
I have. It's good.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. 9 up, 9 Jocks, 9 Goths, 26 minutes in this first period.
There's our whistle, Tiny Danger and Sunny wearing the stars.
Tiny Danger hitting the turbo jets on that outside line.
And that was my mistake. That is Solar Decimation. But we had a jammer switch to Queen Slayer on the Jocks.
We'd like to thank our sponsor, Rebel Heart Therapy, individual and relational therapy for Portland's black sheep and unicorns.
Azriel Abyss out there for the Goths.
Bubblegum Butch at the top of the lineup for the Jocks. Bubblegum Butch looking for that inside line. We have a cut track being called on the Goths jammer, Azriel Abyss. That's going to leave Bubblegum Butch in a power jam situation.
Chance once again for the Jocks to try to get back on top. And it, 4 points picked up by Bubblegum Butch on the pass. That means it's 13-13, another opportunity for you to grab a cold beverage and sip on it.
Bubblegum Butch coming back through. Civil Disobedience getting in the way. Dirty Douglas. 1 to beat for Bubblegum Butch. Huge hit to the inside by Sunny. Somehow Bubblegum Butch able to stay in bounds. Azrael Abyss back on the track, and there's the whistle.
We'd like to thank our scoreboard sponsor, Zoom Care. With 29 locations in the Portland area, it's the health care you need when you and how you want it. Zoomcare.com. The Goths have their favorite number up on the board right now, 13.
Super evil.
Witch Slap and Tasberry Jam both wearing the stars. Tasberry Jam quickly through on the outside with a hop, skip, and a jump.
Jocks only up by 4 points as we start this jam.
It is a jammer race between Witch Slap and Tasberry. Tasberry picking up 0, calling it off. Holding the Goths scoreless.
Do you know a business that would benefit by promoting at Derby events in the RCR members? Email sponsorship at rosecityrollers.com or check out sponsorship at rosecityrollers.com.
Dr. Spank and Grind on the track for the Jocks, and that is Judge Booty for the Goths.
Nice pack work, not able to stop Dr. Spank and Grind. However, Jocks getting lead once again. One point being picked up by the Jocks.
Head on over to concessions for some Two-Town cider, damn fine cider made here in the Pacific Northwest. Grab a bright cider now.
Two Towns is damn delicious.
And it's hot and thirsty times.
Alpaca and Heat back to the track for the Jocks.
Along with Diddley Squat for the Goths. Diddley Squat pushing up the midline. Multiplayer block being called on number 82 of the Jocks. That's going to be Ultraviolet taking a seat in that Laughing Planet penalty box.
Diddley Squat sliding out on that outside shoulder. Lead jammer for the Goths.
Alpaca and Heat still at the back of the pack there, trying to get through. A big stop by Sybil Disobedience. Huge hit there by number 208. Making me angry.
We'd like to thank sponsor Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small business workplaces better. SasquatchHR.org. Sasquatch.
Tiny Danger back to the track for the Goths, and she will be opposed by number 72, Solar Decimation.
Tiny Danger quickly working to the top of the pack, using some fast footwork to get around that last blocker, coming out as lead jammer. Solar Decimation still working the back of the pack. That is Debbie Does Malice. Big hit attempt by Mayday. Tiny Danger shrugs it off, picks up 4, and continues around the track. Solar Decimation hit to the outside, being recycled by OSHA violation.
Great footwork to make it through on that last pass. Looking to add to that total is Tiny Danger. Another 4 points picked up for the Goths.
Tiny Danger on quite the run. That is 12 points so far, largest jam of the evening. Solar Decimation through on her initial.
And Tiny Danger calling off the jam.
Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and a proud sponsor of Rose City Rollers since forever.
Both teams starting with 1 blocker in that Laughing Planet penalty box. Nobody with a distinct pack advantage.
Bubblegum Butch back out there for the Jocks. And that is Azrael Abyss for the Goths. Out first, lead jammer.
Bubblegum Butch only a turn behind. Rubinator back on the track. Azrael Abyss picking up 4 and calling it off.
A Ritual Dyes, a unique brick and mortar shop and dye studio in Southeast Portland, owned by RCR Pedal's parents and a skater from the Wreckers here tonight, Wooly Bully.
Looks like we have a team timeout being called on the Jocks. Timeouts are a great time to head over to concessions, pick up another drink, maybe head out to the back, grab something to eat, or head over to the merch and pick up something to support your favorite team.
This timeout brought to you by Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers.
There's our whistle, Witch Slap, and Tasberry Jam. Tasberry Jam getting out, picking up lead jammer. Witch Slap recycled back to the back of the pack.
And that was Grinder with that nice hit on the inside line for the Jocks.
That is a cut track being called on Witch Slap. That's going to leave Tasberry Jam in a power jam situation for the Jocks once again.
And if you're a fan of the Jocks, they're in a power jam. It's time to make some noise!
OSHA violation trying to slow down Tasberry Jam.
And we're back to 2 jammers on the track. Witch Slap on an initial pass.
After the game, head on over to the Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery, John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon.
I also love the Buffalo Gap.
It's delicious. I too enjoy this location. 33 Goths, 34 Jocks, 17-17 remaining in this first period of play.
With a team timeout being called this time by the team in black, the Goths.
This timeout brought to you by Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of Rose City Rollers.
Jocks looking strong. What? Oh.
That is the whistle wrapping up that timeout.
1 point between the 2 teams. The competition has been fierce. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
I was just nodding random math facts. Dr. Spank and Grind, lead jammer for the Jocks. Judge Booty 2 turns behind and picking up speed. Dr. Spank and Grind looking to pick up points.
And that is a short pack for the Goths, picking up 4 points on the pass is Dr. Spank and Grind. And we've got a power jam for the Jocks. Back-to-back jams now.
I believe Judge Booty went to the penalty box on a low block.
Dr. Spank and Grind picking up another 4 points for the Jocks, extending that lead to 12. That math does not work out.
Dr. Spank and Grind working that inside line, not able to get through until just now.
And another 4 points on the scoreboard for Dr. Spank and Grind. We're back to 2 jammers on the track. Initial pass for Judge Booty. Scratch that, 4 points picked up. Initial pass was previous to hitting the penalty box.
Laurelhurst Theaters and Pub, bringing the best of classic and modern cinema to Portland.
19 points on that last jam for the Jocks.
That is now the biggest jam of the game, I believe.
Pow, pow, power jam.
Diddley Squat, now Pack of Heat, both wearing the stars. Both jammers through at pretty much the exact same time. Diddley Squat just a few feet ahead and picking up that lead jammer status. Pack and Heat chasing Diddley Squat. Diddley Squat says, no thank you. Calls the jam off.
Secret Aardvark, the locally made favor that kicks you in the mouth.
$37 Goths, 53 Jocks, 14:55 in this first period of play. So far the action is crazy.
Tiny Danger and Solar Decimation once again on that jam line. Tiny Danger working to the top of the pack with some amazing help by number 96. That is Velveeta. Tiny Danger gets out and picks up lead jammer status.
Tiny Danger, both tiny and dangerous. Picking up another 4 points on the pass. Solar Decimation locked up there behind a Goth wall of darkness.
That is Velveeta and Civil Disobedience. Tiny Danger recycled back to the back by the Jocks. Not letting it slow Tiny Danger down.
Tiny Danger closing that scoring gap.
We have a star pass on the Jocks to Grinder.
WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life.
All right, folks, if you came here tonight to see the Jocks, it's time to make some noise!
No, no, no. You can do better than that. Who's here for the Goths? That's what I thought.
We've got a 2-point game, 51 Goths, 53 Jocks, 13:01 in this first period of play. It's gonna get sweaty.
Don't announce points until Jamref puts them out. Azrael Abyss, lead jammer for the Goths. Bubblegum Butch right behind. Bubblegum Butch through.
United Athletic Club, where fitness happens in Southeast Portland. Many classes are taught by Rose City Rollers skaters.
With 12 minutes left in this period.
Tasbury Jam flying down the outside line for lead jam.
That literally left me speechless. The entire rest of my sentence left my brain. Witch slap through on a star stash. Tasbury Jam through, picked up points, and called it off.
We'd like to make a shout out to our sponsors, Shebop, Dye My Darling Hair Salon, Porque No Taqueria, and PDX Pipeline.
55 for the team of darkness, the Goths. 61 for the righteous Jocks.
Judge Booty and Dr. Spankenkind. Judge Booty looking for that outside line. Megan Me Sporty trying to slow Judge Booty down.
And both jammers out now as Dr. Spankenkind in pursuit.
Supporting an RCR sponsor? Help us out. Post on social media and tag hashtag RCR sponsor. You could be entered to win a pair of VIP tickets to one of our games.
Alpacking Heat back to the track for the Jocks.
Diddly squat for the Goths.
Alpacking Heat out first, lead jammer, Jocks.
We have a back block being called on the pivot OSHA violation.
That just doesn't sound safe.
I see what you did there.
4 points picked up by Alpacking Heat.
Diddly squat, stuck mid-pack.
Solid.
Jocks continuing to wall up in front of Diddly Squat. Diddly Squat pushing against Gay Fieri, the Rubinator, and Mayday.
Jocks doing a great job of walling up, but there was a pass. We now have OSHA violation as the jammer for the Goths.
Alpacking Heat seeing OSHA violation coming through for a score and wisely calls that jam off.
Want to rep your favorite team? Check out the merch booth for some sweet RCR shirts, swag, accessories, and more.
And more.
Lots more. There's pajama
Way more.
pants. Stickers. Traveler mugs.
You had me at stickers.
I know what you like.
All right, 72 is Solar Decimation for the Jocks. 815 is Tiny Danger for the Goths.
Macy DC slowing Tiny Danger down. Tiny Danger going round the outside, picking up lead jammer.
Tiny Danger on a mission trying to close this scoring gap.
We have a star pass on the Jocks to the Audacity.
I mean, really.
Trailhead Credit Union, get financial guidance for whatever trail you choose.
Back to the track, we have Azrael Abyss for the Goths.
And Bubblegum Butch for the Jocks. Azrael Abyss finding a weakness in that Jocks wall, pushing through, picking up lead jammer status. Bubblegum Butch half a track behind. Both teams' blockers trying to move into position.
Sonny did a great job of sealing the inside there to make the points possible.
We got more sponsors to shout out to. Portland Vital Signs, Sisu Mouth Guards, 187 Killer Pads, and S1 Helmets.
Witch Slap and Tasberry Jam.
That was Garbage Girl with the big hit on the inside line.
The Rubinator and Gay Fieri both getting in Witch Slap's way. The Rubinator rolling Witch Slap back.
Enjoying the bout tonight? Don't forget to tag us on Insta, Facebook, or Twitter with the handle @RoseCityRollers.
Hey, that's us.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Jocks with a late penalty on the Rubinator. That is going to give a slight pack advantage to the Goths this time around. There's our whistle. Judge Booty trying to get through on the outside line. Big hit by Queenslayer.
The Slayer of Queens. But out first, number 11, lead jammer, Dr. Spank and Grind.
Judge Booty not letting anything slow him down.
What could be tastier?
The scoreboard's brought to us by Zoom Care. With 29 locations in the Portland area, it's the healthcare that you need, when and where and how you want it. Zoomcare.com.
Okay. Looks like we had some startled folks on that start.
Sonny headed to the penalty box on something. I'm just gonna guess.
All right, lead jammer belongs to Diddly Squat for the Goths. The Goths have to close a couple points here. Maybe this is their chance.
It's just a few. It's 9, 11. I can do math. Dr. Spank and Grind back on the track.
Dr. Spank and Grind on an initial pass.
Let's not forget our Jam Line sponsors, Jam on Hawthorne. Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast.
They serve drinks while you wait. I'm just saying, drinks while you wait. $68 Goths, 78 Jocks, 3:45 in this first period.
Tiny Danger finding a way on the outside. I didn't see a way, but Tiny Danger did. Alpac and Heat, half a track behind. Tiny Danger looking to weave through that pack and pick up a full set of points.
5 minutes to Killer Burger. Beer, burgers, and bottomless fries.
Azrael Abyss back to the track. That's 5-5 for the Goths. Number 72 for the Jocks. That is Solar Decimation.
Azrael Abyss batting 1,000 for lead jammer status.
6-point game, and all walled up at the back are the Jocks.
Head on over to concessions for some liquid death. When you know, you know.
Liquid Death is delicious fizzy water.
And really good marketing.
Delicious. Mango chainsaw, so good. When I was at the Brandy Carlisle concert last summer, I think I drank about 10 of them for like $10 each.
That's spendy. That's what that is. That's spendy.
It was like 102 degrees outside.
Bubblegum Butch out there for the Jocks, and Witch Slap out for the Goths, but out first, Bubblegum Butch lead jammer.
The penalty box is brought to us by Laughing Planet, food that is good for people and the planet. Their menu offers vegetarian, vegan, paleo, and gluten-free dishes.
Oh, yeah.
Judge Booty and Tasberry Jam. Tasberry Jam working both sides of the track, not able to get through before Judge Booty does. Lead jammer status will go to the Goths.
Tasberry Jam on an initial pass, but Judge Booty with a chance here to pick up some points.
You're going to have an opportunity during the half to head over to the concessions to the Plow Stop Bar for a PBR. Grab one now at the Plow Stop Bar.
Diddly Squat out there for the Goths.
And Diddly Squat getting lead jammer.
Dr. Spank and Grind was the jammer. But is not currently the jammer. I'm not sure anyone's the jammer right now for the Jocks. That's awkward.
The Audacity has the cap.
Nope.
Just kidding. It was an incomplete star pass? The Audacity is in the box. And there we are at intermission, folks. 15 minutes is a great time.
1 point game.
please, please come down now. Don't be scared, I only wanna help you down. Throw down the ladder, I'll climb up the tree. Find your feet, follow me. Take your time, there's no rush. Pace yourself, just focus on the two of us. Fight back your worry, I'll show you the way. Lean on me, you know it's gonna be okay. If I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me. First foot down on the count of three, 'cause if I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me. Sun's gone west, time for bed. Take my hand, don't look over the edge. Give me your troubles, I won't let you fall. I won't let you fall. Step by step, we gon' make it through the door. If I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me. First foot down on the count of three, 'cause if I do, you can do it too, try to. You can do it just like me.
At the end of the last jam, we issued a late penalty call to the white jammer. They will start in the box.
Look at this 1-point game.
All right, we're back at it. We've got a 1-point game and OSHA violation bringing the pain. Excellent job by both walls. Keeping the jammers under tap. OSHA violation out first. Lead jammer for the Goths. All right, Dr. Spank and Grind now on an initial pass. Calling off the jam is OSHA violation. And the Goths took the lead. It's 86-83 over the Jocks with 29 minutes in the second period.
Lead change on the Zoom Care scoreboard.
Just as I suspected, it is a tight and low-scoring game. Currently, we have a score of Goths 86 to Jocks 83, with Azrael Abyss and Alpacan Heat both wearing the Jammer Star. Azrael Abyss has been beat out this time by Alpacan Heat, the Jocks with lead Jammer.
And that is Azrael Abyss back to the track for the Goths, catching a sling around the outside. 4 points going to both teams.
Azrael Abyss able to get up and catch Alpacan Heat by taking a beautiful whip off of a teammate.
Streaming broadcasts of RCR's 2023 games are brought to you by S1 Helmet Company.
Back to the track, number 72 is Solar Decimation for the Jocks.
And wearing 37 for the Goths is Witch Slap. That was the whistle starting the jam. Witch Slap getting out, picking up lead Jammer.
Witch Slap getting a quick start there. And
Nice hit by the Rubinator to the outside.
Sonny putting a hit on the Rubinator to try to not allow for a long recycle there.
Rebel Heart Therapy, individual and relational therapy for Portland's black sheep and unicorns.
.30 once again for the Jocks, Bubblegum Butch. And that is 815, AKA Tiny Danger for the Goths.
There's the whistle. Both jammers meeting unmoving walls, getting out at the same time. Tiny Danger a hair's breadth ahead. Nothing but smiles between both of these jammers. Tiny Danger picking up 2 points on that score.
Do you know a business that would benefit by promoting their Derby events to RCR members? Email sponsorship@rosecityrollers.com or check out sponsorship on rosecityrollers.com.
All right, the Goths edging up here on the score. They've got 96 to the Jocks 87. Tasbury Jam out there for the Jocks. And that is Judge Booty for the Goths, who's up first, lead Jammer.
Judge Booty through easily, picking up 4 points, holding the Jocks scoreless.
Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and proud sponsor of RCR since forever.
That's so long.
Forever, ever.
Very long.
All right, the Goths once again wheeling out 4-1-1. That is Diddley Squat up against Dr. Spank and Grind for the Jocks.
Dirty Douglas and Sonny both getting in Dr. Spank and Grind's way. Dr. Spank and Grind ending up behind Diddley Squat and calling it off.
Head on over to concessions for PBR. PBR is back, baby.
.13 game, 24:33 on the clock. It is warm.
Azrael Abyss and Alpaca Heat. Azrael Abyss working at the top of the pack through, picking up lead Jammer. Alpaca Heat recycled back to the back.
Alpaca Heat doing a great job of moving left to right to try to set up some space on that inside line. Excellent spatial awareness.
Nice hit to the inside by 007.
Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small businesses work better. SasquatchHR.org.
$72 for the Jocks. Once again, solar decimation. Witch slap out there for the Goths.
Witch slap recognizing there may have been a step out of bounds there, recycling. Solar decimation getting lead jammer status.
And that is the first time tonight that solar decimation has had lead.
Head on over to the Plow Stop Bar for two-town cider. Damn fine cider made here in the Pacific Northwest. Grab a bright cider now.
Number 30 is Bubblegum Butch for the Jocks with the Aviators. I don't know if they're Aviators, I just made that up. And number 815 is Tiny Danger for the Goths.
Bubblegum Butch being recycled to the back by Sunny. Bubblegum Butch looking for that inside line.
Tiny Danger getting destroyed by a Goth blocker.
Tiny Danger through with some major help from Velveeta. We have a star pass to the Rubinator on the Jocks. This is the first time Ruby's wearing the star this game.
Streaming broadcasts of RCR's 23 games are brought to you by S1 Helmet Company.
Who is 509? That's Tasbury Jam for the Jocks. 785. 785 is Judge Booty for the Goths. But out first, Tasbury Jam, lead jammer, Jocks. Thank you.
Judge Booty, half a lap behind the pack, starts to speed up. Tasbury Jam looking to pick up points and call it. Tasbury Jam picking up 2 points on that jam.
5 minutes from Killer Burgers, beer, and bottomless fries.
The important B's are covered, I think, there. All right, it's time. It's time to check in. Let's see how everyone's doing out there. All right, folks, if you are a fan of the team in white, the Wreckers Jocks, I need you to make some noise!
Once again, I don't think that you're going to be able to beat the fans of the Goths. Let's hear it for the Goths. I don't know about you, but I think there's a clear winner in the cheering section there.
We'll call it a tie.
Sure, I'll let you have it. Team timeout wrapping up. And it looks like we've got Dr. Spank and Grind up against Diddly Squat for the Goths.
Dr. Spank and Grind with the singlet and lead jammer.
The singlet makes me happy.
Diddly squat, rocking and rolling for the Goths.
United Athletic Club where fitness happens in Southeast Portland. Many classes are taught by Rose City Rollers skaters.
98 Jocks, 112 Goths, 19:30 in this second and final period of play.
Azrael Abyss quickly moving to the top of the pack with some help by Velveeta. Alpac and Heat pushed to the inside. Pretty Little Hate Machine headed to that Laughing Planet penalty box.
Azrael Abyss calling off the jam.
That Laughing Planet penalty box for food that's good for people and the planet. Their menu offers vegetarian, vegan, paleo, and gluten-free dishes.
Solar Decimation back to the track for the Jocks. Opposed by Witch Slap for the Goths, who is out first. Lead jammer, Witch Slap. Not lead, just kidding. No pass, no penalty.
No pass, no penalty.
We do not have a lead. Sometimes I joke with the mic.
With no lead jammer, this jam will go the full 2 minutes.
Queen Slayer, 4 points. 4 points for Witch Slap. 3 points for Witch Slap. That's one less than 4 for those of you keeping score in the stands. Oh!
Queenslayer trying to get through on one skate, forced to the inside. Witch Slap with 1 to beat in 007. The audacity.
And that was Cherry Bomb with the whip there. All right, we've got a forearm penalty to the box. Witch Slap, which means we only have one jammer on the track.
That's going to be a power jam for the Jocks. Where are my Jocks fans? Let's cheer your jammer on here.
Queen Slayer is juggernauting around the track, picking up 4 points on the pass. Only a few seconds remaining in this one.
Witch Slap back out on the track just as the jam ends.
We had a direction of gameplay call there.
We'd like to thank again our Jam Line sponsor, Jam on Hawthorne. The Jam Line brought to you by Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast.
Goths will start with a distinct pack advantage since the Jocks have 2 in the box.
Bubblegum Butch back to the track for the Jocks. That is Tiny Danger out first for the Goths. Number 815, inside line. Nothing but a streak of fire.
Bubblegum Butch showing no mercy against all 5 Goth blockers.
The Goths choosing to use some clock here as both jammers picking up 4 points on the pass.
Rebel Hair Therapy, individual and relational therapy for Portland's black sheep and unicorns.
111 Jocks, 133 Goths. We are back to the action with Judge Booty for the Goths and Tasberry Jam for the Jocks. Both jammers in very close proximity.
It's not too late to head over to concessions for Two-Town Cider, damn fine cider made here in the Pacific Northwest. Grab a bright cider now.
You know what sounds good?
Food and drink.
Yeah, let's head down to the concessions. I want a cider.
Well, the Goths have called a team timeout, so you've got time.
Nice.
So does everybody down there. Timeouts are a great time to refill your drink.
All right,
And to talk about Deb Counts Tabor, this time out brought to you by Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers.
It looks like the Jocks taking this timeout, trying to get their strategery together for this final 14-minute and 30-second push.
I really appreciate both bench coaches' commitment to the team theme.
Who went all in? Who went all in? Oh, wow. Skulls and everything. Yeah, okay. I got it now. And the short shorts. Yep. Okay. Tracking.
I love it when all your neurons fire in sequence. There's our whistle. Diddley Squat and Dr. Spank and Grind both again wearing the stars this jam. Dr. Spank and Grind out quickly, but being recycled to the back. Meanwhile, Diddley Squat up at the apex between turn 1 and 2 with 2 to beat. Jocks doing a great job of recycling in front of Diddley Squat, allowing enough time for Dr. Spank and Grind to get through and pick up lead jammer.
Jocks needing to pick up a few points, and they're all walled up at the back.
Know a business that would benefit by promoting Derby events and to RCR members? Email sponsorship at rosecityrollers.com or check out sponsorship on rosecityrollers.com.
Alpaca Heat back to the track for the Jocks, and that is Azrael Abyss for the Goths. Alpaca Heat knocked to the inside. Azrael Heat checking if the penalty is on them, and it is.
For a high block.
So we do not have a lead jammer. This will go for the entirety of the jam clock, which if you're down there and sweating, it feels like a marathon.
However, it is only 2 minutes, 120 very quick seconds. Can Alpaca Heat capitalize on, you're not lead jammer, there is no lead jammer.
Alpaca Heat went into stealth mode on the inside line, picked up 4 points on the pass.
There we go.
And Alpaca Heat through for 4 more points, up to 8 points on the jam, as Azrael Abyss is back to the front of the pack, and it looks like we've got a multiplayer block being called.
That's on number 82 on the Jocks. That is gonna be
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet.
Jammer battle. And a forearm call on Azrael Abyss to the box. That means the reign of terror from Alpaca Heat continues. up to 16 points.
Want to rep your favorite team? Check out the merch booth for some sweet RCR shirts, swag, accessories, and more.
Solar Decimation back to the track for the Jocks, opposed by
Azrael Abyss in the penalty box. Solar Decimation is in a power jam and currently lead jammer.
Jocks Wall coming out to play with the Goths. Solar Decimation with one to beat. Solar Decimation, Ring of Fire, lead jammer.
Azrael Abyss back on the track and through the pack.
Have you seen our skate mobile? It's the party on wheels packed with 150 plus pairs of skates and gear. We're ready to make any event a hit. Visit rosecityrollers.com for more info on how to book.
130 Jocks, 143 Goths, 9:36 in this final period of play. Bubblegum Butch, lead jammer, Jocks.
Wood Slap still working at the back of the pack, looking for some help from friends. Actually, just following Bubblegum Butch through the pack.
Bubblegum Butch in turbo mode.
Bubblegum Butch being escorted to the outside by number 220. That's going to be Cheery Bomb.
In our juniors program, youth skaters gain confidence in themselves, become strong team players, and cultivate lifelong learning skills. With your support, we can continue to provide scholarships, maintain our gear lending library, and help families cover uniform and travel costs.
Skating's expensive.
Tiny Danger and Tasberry Jam. Tiny Danger dancing up the inside line. Tasberry Jam one turn behind. Can Tasberry Jam catch Tiny Danger? Not before Tiny Danger picks up some points.
Head on over to Buffalo Gap Eatery and Saloon, John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon.
3 points picked up by Tiny Danger, but there was a late penalty called, and Tiny Danger is taking a seat in that penalty box.
And we've got ourselves a 9-point game here. Don't look now, but the Jocks are trying to surge. Small pack on the track, 11, Dr. Spank and Grind. Out, lead jammer, Jocks.
Lead jammer and the only jammer. Penalty box was almost cleared, and then Velveeta came and took a seat. Dr. Spank and Grind communicating with the team.
If you're a fan of the team in white, it's time to make some noise!
Tiny Danger catching people sleeping. Dr. Spank and Grind calling the jam off after picking up another 4.
Laurelhurst Theater and Pub, bringing the best of classic and modern cinema to Portland.
I don't know if anybody's taken a look at that scoreboard, but there is 1 point between these two teams right now. With just over 6 minutes left on that clock, it is anybody's game.
Jocks getting after it here in the second period. Alpacin Heat wearing the star, but out first, Judge Booty for the Goths.
The audacity trying for a late hit there, not able to connect. Judge Booty through, picking up 4 points.
And we've got a pass there, so it's the Rubinator for the Jocks now with the star.
Trailhead Credit Union, get the financial guidance for whatever trail you choose.
There's our whistle. Diddley Squat and Solar Decimation both wearing the jammer caps. Diddley Squat out getting lead jammer.
And she's off and running.
Solar Decimation working against 3 Goth blockers. One to beat, looking for some offense from number 82. That's beautiful.
That's a tough defensive line.
Diddley Squat coming through, picking up 4 more points. We've got a star pass on the Jocks. Grinder, now the jammer of record for the team in white.
Diddley Scott with the call off.
With a late back block call, being assessed on number 208.
Supporting an RCR sponsor, help us post on social and tag RCR sponsor. You could be entered to win a pair of VIP tickets to one of our games.
Bubblegum Butch and Witch Slap wearing the stars. Bubblegum Butch finding an outside line after juking inside and then out. Witch Slap.
The Witch Slap on the chase.
Nice hit to the inside by Sybil Disobedience.
And we just want to thank our sponsors, the Portland Mercury and Menopause Northwest.
Both teams with 1 in the box at the start of this next jam. Azrael Abyss and Tasberry Jam. Tasberry Jam juking to the inside, finding an open lane and going for it. Azrael Abyss, the audacity looking for a late hit on Azrael, not able to connect. Tasberry Jam now on the scoring pass. Picking up 3 points and calling the jam off.
Want to remind everyone to save the date for Roller Rally happening on May 21st. This carnival event is fun for the whole family and includes tons of games and activities like t-shirt making, face painting, dunk tank, and more. Head to rosecityrollers.com/Roller Rally to learn more.
Dr. Spank and Grind and Tiny Danger. Tiny Danger with some offensive help through on the outside. Dr. Spank and Grind with the cap off. Escorted to the inside by Sunny. Tiny Danger coming back around looking for points. Nice cinch there by the Jocks.
Dr. Spank and Grind gets through and down for the chase.
Tiny Danger looking to pick up maybe something.
WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you to be awesome in your work, sport, and life. We've got 152 Jocks, 170 Goths with 125 remaining in the final period of play.
Goths with 2 in the box, so pack advantage will go to the Jocks this jam. There's a whistle. Judge Booty and Alpaca Heat. Judge Booty. Beautiful hit by Making Me
Judge
Sporty.
Booty stands up and makes it on through.
Alpaca Heat just a little bit behind from Judge Booty. Teams are positioning to receive their jammers. Beautiful offensive help by Velveeta.
And Judge Booty with the call off.
Just about 30 seconds left on the play clock.
Number 72 for the lead jammer. Passed quickly by Diddley Squat. Call off just in time for another jam, perhaps? Nope, that's it.
That is our game, folks. We have an unofficial score. Goths 172, Jocks 152. And there it is. There's our final score. Winner of this game is going to be the team in black, the Goths. Okay, MVP jammer is
Solar!
Solar. Don't cry. And who do we have for MVP blocker?
Violet!
Violet. Okay, who do we have for MVP blocker?
Blocker is Velveeta.
Velveeta. And who is MVP jammer?
Steph. Oh, sorry, Azrael Abyss.
Azrael Abyss. And before we do pictures, I think we have one more really important announcement that we'd like your attention for. Okay. I also hear that we have a lot of bouters who are bouting for their very first time. Can you join me over here so we can see all of you and give you a huge round of applause? It is not easy to get out here and play the game of roller derby. So for these skaters to have accomplished their first game deserves a huge round of applause.